What's good, internet? Sunji again from Ceasar Graphics. This tutorial is specially created for designers that want to improve their label design skills. I received this design from one of my group members during the week for review. I'm going to show you guys my tips on how I achieve successful label design project. So let's start. I'm going to share why this is not successful. When working on design projects, your composition matters. If your composition is not looking professional, people are not going to trust the brand. If the brand make more of good products, if your design is not looking attractive, trust me, the selling of the item is going to be difficult. Here, one of the things that affected the success of this design is the image used. Whenever you're working on design projects, the quality of your image is very important. And there are times when you have good layout, if the quality of the image is poor, it's going to affect the good layout. It's like when you have a clean water and then you want now put a drop of poison inside. Even if the poison is not going to kill the person, but the person will feel the impact of the poison in the water. And that's how it is in graphic design. So avoid the use of dull pictures. And there are times when you have good pictures, like you have good quality pictures to use to achieve the project, but the cropping of the picture also matters. When you don't crop your picture well, it can affect the success of your design. I'm not against the use of using people's picture and your label design. In fact, most brands use it. But I want to say this to you, that products that captures people's attention fast, that make people want to buy the product, are products that you don't really see people's picture. Products that the label design is simple. And another good secret of making your label design simple is it makes the viewers trust the item. I'm not against the use of pictures, but when you don't have good quality pictures, I'm going to show you the trick to use a simple element that will make the project look successful, and people will not even notice that, oh, there's no picture on it. Instead, they will even love the design because there's no picture on the label. When I received this design from my team, I went straight to Google after taking time to understand what the project is about. So I went to the internet to search for a vector image of an Afro lady, and I was able to get this. So the keyword I searched for is Afro hair vector. So I decided to use this image because, I like the fact that the art is showing us the side view of the subject, and there's enough space on the hair part that we can always add content just in case we feel like adding content to the hair. I've downloaded the image and I have it right here in my Adobe Illustrator application. I'm going to create a frame using the frame that we already have here at the design. So I'm going to select the rectangle tool here now, and I'm going to draw. So remember I said it's always best to make your design simple. So I'm going to quickly do a simple design here using what I just taught you guys here to achieve this project. And I'm going to explain my process here. There are times where the image or the element is going to have, or even vectors, it's not only images now, will have content that are not really necessary. All right. So it's always best to get rid of those content. So here, I don't need the outfit on the vector. So I'm going to use my pen tool here to take this out. All right. So we don't need this. So it's always best to get rid of it. So I'll get rid of this with my shape builder tool here now. I'm going to draw another shape here. All right, and get rid of this also. So I'm going to take this out from here. Good. So we only need the head, not the outfit. All right. So I noticed the designer is trying to use gold. So I'm still going to stick to the same gold color. So I'll copy this and I'm going to select the elements or the shape, and I'm going to use the eyedropper to sample the color from here. And I'm going to hold on Control Shift and open square brackets to move the layer down, and I'll position this here. Then I am going to still use gold. Why? Because I noticed the designer used brown for the name here, and brown mostly is not always good for titles. Why? Because the color most time always make project look dull if you don't mix it together with good colors. All right, so brown most time is making it too loud on your project, always make design project dull. Now I'm not saying brown is bad, brown is good, but if you're using brown, it's always best to mix it with colors that will, you know, boost the beauty of to the elements that you apply the brown color to. Okay, so I'm still using the same gold color, but this time I'm going to use the darker value of gold here to make this my art here visible. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to use contrast to make all the elements that I have on this design here visible. All right, so please don't forget that. Always make sure you allow contrast. Now, gold most time is another value of orange. So if you go to the color wheel, color that is opposite orange on the color wheel is blue. So I'm going to show you guys here. So I'm going to type color wheel. So on the color wheel here, we have red, orange, blah, 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 and so on. And this color here, all right, is the color we're using. All right, this is orange, and the darker value of orange is always gold. So if you look at the opposite, the color that is opposite, the orange here is blue. So I'm going to use blue here to really make my contrast, you know, balance here. So I'm going to move this out, and I'm going to paste the name of the brand. So I'll paste that here. I prefer this for now because it's close to my hand. All right, it's close to the top. All right, so I'm going to use this. Okay, good. So now you can leave this like this, and if you feel like spicing the project, you can always do this. You can make a copy of this, all right, then change the color of this to the color of the hair and overlap it, like overlap them or make sure that like that. All right, but for me, I always like making my project look simple, so I'm not going to do this. Okay, instead what I'm going to do is do something like a gradient effect. So I'm going to select this and go to the gradient tool here. Just select the gradient option here and select the gradient tool here. I'm supposed to convert this to outline. So create outline or unite the elements or the objects. All right. So if you can't find your Pathfinder tab, you can always go to Windows here and activate Pathfinder here. All right. So yeah, so I'm going to now select the gradient tool and draw, right, a gradient like that. So I'm going to apply the blue color here and also apply the blue color here and add another point there and make another blue be at the center. All right, so I'll start from here and go here. That good, and I'll make the same move to this guy here. All right, you can even use the eyedropper tool to just sample the color like that to make that look cool. All right, so yeah, that's it. I'm glad you made it to the end of this tutorial. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you love it. Drop a comment if there's anything you want to share with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.